What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm and do not forget to subscribe. So we got some large Shiba Inu movement taking place, and I just wanted to connect a few dots with y'all and just give you a few reasons why this may be happening. So the largest Shiba Inu whale in history, if I'm not mistaken, has just made its first move for the first time in almost 2 years. So you want to pay attention to movements like this because this could be giving us a heads up as to, the inside of the mind of, basically the top whale in Shiba Inu. That's very important. This person can, cause the market to do several different things. So we want to follow in his footsteps, and not just saying make the same moves, but just, carefully examine the movements that are made so we can know, our tokens about to be sold. Basically, could this be bearish for the price of Shiba Inu? Our tokens being diversified, our tokens being, prepared to be, redistributed or, to be used for something else or to be staked, any of that sort. But a giant whale with over 101 trillion SHIB tokens valued at $756 million or 10% of the total supply, probably the largest holder, transferred 4 trillion SHIB, 29.8 million to 8 fresh addresses today. The whale has not made any large transfers for 610 days, y'all. So I know this number here says 10% of the supply, but that's only 10% if we're counting the initial 1 quadrillion supply that was created. If we count the supply that's currently in circulation after, everything was burned, sent to Vitalik and everything, he currently holds around 17% of the supply, y'all. So this is very, very important to find out, what's going on, what dots can we connect, and just be prepared for any surprises that may unfold. So the whale bought 103.33 trillion SHIB with 38 ETH, $14,000 very early. So this is a day one whale. Then sold 603 billion SHIB for 2,411 ETH or $9.6 million and deposited 1.25 trillion SHIB, 8.7 million to Coinbase in 2021. So basically it looks like he scraped about, close to 20 million off the top. Now, obviously, if you invest the money, you get to do whatever you want. But it looks like he, probably set out the game with a nice 20 piece, sitting to the side. And then currently the whale still holds 101.47 trillion SHIB or $756 million worth. So which is distributed in 23 wallets. So this whale doesn't just hold these tokens in one single wallet. This whale is holding these tokens in different wallets. Remember, we always say never put your eggs in one basket, and especially if you have a wallet value. And this wallet that he has was at one point of time valued at over $5 billion. And, just as recently, a few months ago, this wallet was valued at $1 billion still. So it's just pulled slightly under that. But when you have a wallet, valued at that much, you don't want to keep everything in that one wallet, because if you are attacked or hacked or anything of that sort and they gain access to your wallet, you lose everything. So it's best to, keep everything, kind of dispersed. But 756 million, it says those connected wallets most likely belong to the founders. Check out this thread we made 6 months ago. So now we have another post here from Bubble Maps that gives us a more in-depth look at what took place with these 6 wallets. So SHIB was deployed on August 1st, 2020. This was a fair launch. Everyone could buy the token at the same price, no pre-sale. Wallet OX1406 started buying SHIB in large amounts during the first hour of trading. From August to October 2020, OX1406 accumulated 103 trillion SHIB, 10% of the supply for 38 ETH. 38 ETH was worth 10K back then. 103 trillion is worth over 1 billion today. So this post is back from January as well, so you got to keep that in mind. But probably the greatest trade of all time, over 100,000x. So showing the amount of ETH swap for SHIB acquired. So you can see August 1st, he bought 0.1 ethereum worth and got 0.07 trillion SHIB. August 2nd, bought 0.1, got 0.09 trillion SHIB. August 5th, bought 0.2 worth and got 0.5 trillion SHIB. So basically, you can see the price of Shiba Inu is dropping more and more, and he's picking up more and more Shiba Inu as the price falls. So August 9th, he got 0.3. See right here, he paid 0.2 ETH for 0.5 trillion. And then here, so it went up a little bit, paid 0.3 for 0.5 trillion. Then on the 10th, paid 0.2 ETH for 0.5 trillion SHIB. And then you can see SHIB's price dropped even further. He bought more right here. So he bought a half an ETH worth for 1 trillion. And then we got, he bought 1.2 ETH worth for 2 trillion. Then 5.6 ETH worth for 14 trillion. 0.1 ETH for 0.2 trillion. And then 9.1 ETH for 24 trillion. Another 2 ETH for 43 trillion. So you can see the price drop right here, because right here you can see he bought 5.6 worth of Ethereum and only got 14 trillion. And up here he bought 2 Ethereum worth and got 43 trillion. So he was still buying the dip as SHIB's price was falling lower and lower. So 5 Ethereum here got him 9 trillion. SHIB 2.9 Ethereum here got him 10 trillion. SHIB, and 2.6 Ethereum here got him 8 trillion SHIB. And 2 Ethereum here got him 6 trillion SHIB. 5 Ethereum here got him 21 trillion SHIB. So those are all the purchases that he made to get up to that 103 trillion mark. So it says in 2021, SHIB skyrocketed to a $40 billion market cap. At this time, the OX 1406 was holding $5 billion of asset in one wallet. So they made a bold move. So think about that, y'all, holding $5 billion. And this is at the Shiba Inu's all-time high. So this is when, when this move was made, a lot of things were made. The circulating supply was, adjusted by CoinMarketCap. This whale here made a move, so there were several things that weighed on us that, took us from, reaching this all-time high again. But OX 1406 decided to split the SHIB into several wallets. So 60 trillion sent to a group of 6 wallets, 30 trillion sent to a group of 6 wallets, and then 10 trillion that continue to stay in the wallet. Deploying capital, stay lads. So here's the initial, here's the look at what that looks like. Here's the bubble map. So here's the original wallet. Dispersed to this original 6 wallets was 60 trillion tokens, with 10 trillion tokens remaining in the original wallet. So 10 trillion to each of these wallets, and then 10 trillion remaining in these wallets. And then another 30 trillion sent out to these set of 6 wallets here. And then looking at the precise SHIB transfer, there's a perfect match in value. 6 transfers of 10 trillion and 6 transfers of 5 trillion. Those were made with a precise intention in mind, and we have our own idea why. So looking through our historical data, the clusters of wallet doesn't move. No buys, no sales, or transfers. The wallets remain dormant since the cluster was formed. So basically, after he, initially took that around 20 million profit, I think, nothing has been done with these wallets after they've been, put together, after the money was dispersed. So to summarize, 1406 bought 100 trillion SHIB right after launch. The token made 100x gain. The 100 trillion SHIBs were split into 13 wallets. None of those wallets ever sold. So what is our conclusion? 1406 is most likely a team wallet that initially bought 10% of the supply, which is common for a fair launch. When the price soared, having 5 billion in one wallet was dangerous. Increases scrutiny, generates FUD, and more susceptible to attacks. They chose to split instead and never sold. This demonstrates a smart treasury management and a good ability to navigate under pressure, even with billions of dollars on the line. So shout out to Bubble Maps for breaking that down. But another piece of information is, a lot of people allegedly found, who this wallet would belong to. So, we got people here that basically say it's a project called, not trying to shield this project. This isn't no promotion or anything. Don't go buy this project. Not telling you to. But a project called Squidgrow, they're saying it's the founder from that project there. So a lot of people are, replying to this, basically saying, let's find out those replies. Okay, so someone called Shibtoshi_SG with Squidgrow. So that's who they're saying that this individual is. I guess, back in some interview, he allegedly showed some proof that, he could have been this holder. So not sure, if that actually is the case or what, just, giving y'all the information that I have on it. But, we have a few, notes or, reasons why, this could potentially be happening. So why are we seeing this whale but basically wake up after 2 years of inactivity and move around $30 million to different wallets at this time. So one reason could be diversification. The whale might be diversifying their SHIB holdings by distributing a portion of their tokens across multiple addresses. This could be a risk management strategy to reduce exposure to a single wallet. Basically preventing that wallet from being extra vulnerable if someone decided to, SIM swap or, do a dust attack and anything happened where the wallet was vulnerable, this individual wouldn't lose out on everything. So risk management. By moving tokens to different addresses, the whale could be mitigating potential security risks associated with holding a large sum of tokens in a single wallet. This way, even if one address is compromised, the remaining funds will still be secure. So just think of that. If you had a wallet with, $10 million in it, and, you would most likely want to break that up, put, 2 million in this wallet, 1 million in this wallet, 1 million in this wallet, $500,000 in this wallet, 2 million over here, 1 million over there. You're not going to want to have all that together. It's way too high of a risk. So trading strategy, the transfer of tokens to new addresses could be, part of a trading or investment strategy. So the whale might be planning to engage in specific trading activities or taking advantage of opportunities within the SHIB market. So, Shibarium is coming up right now. So one of the opportunities to take advantage of is getting some tokens ready for deployment, to possibly sell if Shiba Inu does spike, upon the release of Shibarium or any other good news that we get coming at that time. So another reason could be strategic partnerships or investments. The whale could be establishing partnerships or making investments in projects related to the SHIB ecosystem. By distributing tokens to new addresses, they might be allocating funds for such purposes. So this could be some, pots put to the side for certain Shiba Inu related projects, to build on top of Shibarium, or, just to have some funds ready to partake in Shibarium, or, the DAO, or just, it could be just setting themselves up for, possibly, putting the starter funds together for, whatever this could be, whatever a new project or, development could be coming. So also, it's important to remember that without the full information, or direct insight into the whale's intention, these are speculative possibilities. The true motives behind the transfer can only be accurately determined by the whale themselves or with additional context. So just keep that in mind. If we don't have all the information, we can't paint the full picture. We can just pay attention that this whale is moving these amounts of tokens, and just be alert. So what would I do in this situation? Obviously, if you planned your trade, I would trade that, stick with it. Stick with what you thought you were going to go with. Now, I would also be preparing myself, if my bags weren't right. To me, this means, I'm bullish on Shiba Inu, so I'm thinking this whale is thinking that some profit time is, coming. So I would have whatever tokens I, planned on, taking some profits from at whatever price levels ready if, Shiba Inu did really break out to, unseen levels in a while. That's what I would be ready for. Because remember, it's not going to just blast straight up. It's going to blast up, pull back, blast up, pull back, blast up. That's usually how it goes. It's quick, but we usually get some pullback. So there's going to be opportunities at certain resistance points to take some profit off the table if that's what you choose to do. But this is not financial advice. Can't tell you to buy, sell, or hold. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, and we are out.